Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zick here with Zick Stitch, and today is Saturday, April 13th, 2024. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm really glad that you're here spending part of your busy day or your busy evening with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I can't believe it's midway through April already. I mean, I feel like the year just started. So, speaking of busy, it has been another very busy week. I haven't gotten through all of the comments yet on the last videos. I did upload 3 videos last week. A couple were a flip through. So I'm not through all the videos, but I did see several of you commented on, yes, I'm also a teacher, or when I was a teacher, that April and May are just insane. Luckily, I only have 2 weeks left of classes and then finals week, and then the semester is done. So that will help. It's going to be extremely busy. Like when I say that literally by the time I get in the office, like I have back-to-back meetings all day long. It's just busy. It's just busy. And I don't mean to complain because I do really, really love my job. But there's an end in sight, which is the good news. I had a friend in town this week as well, which was super fun. It was so great to see them. They used to live here, so they weren't here just to see me. So it was kind of perfect. It was like they stayed with me. I was their home base, but like I didn't have to worry, like they knew their way around. They had other people to see, and then I got some extra time in the evenings. So not a ton of stitching got done this week, but it was still really great to see my friend. It was, again, really good for my heart to see my friend. We had the eclipse on Monday. We didn't really I think if we hadn't been cloudy, we would have only been like 20% totality. I didn't even go outside. It was cloudy anyway, so we couldn't have even seen anything, but I do have my friend in Dallas, as you know, that I just went to visit. Said it was very cool. We were in near totality in 2017 for that eclipse, so I have witnessed it. It is very cool. So I didn't feel necessarily super bad about being like, oh, it's just cloudy. I'm not really missing much anyway, because it wasn't really a thing as exciting here. But yeah, so I am thinking this is going to be another pretty short video because I don't have a ton to show, and also I have a friend coming for lunch this afternoon. So that will be fun. Look at me being all social and stuff. This is very not like me. If you've been with me for a while, you know I am a homebody. I prefer to stay home, but I do love my friends. So it's kind of hard to balance that, isn't it? All right, let's get into it. So I did finish the Bitty Bowl, which is by Pine Mountain. I didn't even pull the chart for you to see, but I finished the bag. Spring. Isn't that cute? I think it's so cute with the colors and the fabric. And then someday I will finish it, and it will be like a little bag like that. So April is completely done. It just needs to be FFO'd. So this is April's. So I got it done. I didn't even write down it probably took me, I don't know, like 4.5 hours, let's say. I forgot to write down how long it took. But so this is April. So that's great. I got that done for April. Last night I was planning out May, and I'm like, I don't know that I even gave May's time. So, but we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, I did finally pull out Spring Montage. As a reminder, this is I should tell you, let me tell you, the Bitty Bowl. It's a monthly series. It is closed for this year, which is why I didn't say much about it, but it's through Pine Mountain. And they send you 2 charts each month along with accoutrement for a bowl. I have the bowl. They send it to you with your first shipping. But I haven't FFO'd any of them, so maybe that's a good goal for next year. This year I'm just going to try to, get what I can done. So that's the Bitty Bowl. So now on to Spring Montage. This is Spring Montage. This is artwork by Janet Stever, charted by Pain Free Crafts, and I am right about here. I got that flower in, is basically what we're looking at here, that cherry blossom. So here is where we are at. This one I had kind of forgotten because this is the first time I've worked on it since last year. It's very, I mean, it's not confetti heavy like Max Color Haid confetti heavy, but there's a lot of confetti. So it definitely went slower than I remembered. I only got 325 stitches in and I'm at 3.75% done, but like I was able to get this flower done and then just some smatterings around. So I will probably work my way down. You can see there's some fill-in that needs to happen over here. Work my way down and kind of do the same thing that I did with Winter Montage, over, up, over, down, you know, that sort of pattern. But I was happy to see this this cherry blossom come in. It's a long one. It's you know what I mean? Like it's a long, so like I'm right here, which is what, maybe a third. Maybe just under a third of the way. So we got some work to do on it, but it's fun to pull it out and see the new colors and the flowers blooming and all that good stuff. My 25/7 piece for this month is a Madame Lafitte. We started this last year. I think it was last April. This is I call it Garden Sweetness. That's the translation. I don't speak French. I don't want to offend anyone with my French. Pardon my French. I think I am just going to keep this in there. There's no conversion to English in the chart. I don't have the bandwidth or the brain power to like convert it to be like Garden Sweetness. And I don't know. Like if I took it out, what would I put there? Do you know what I mean? Like I like everything else. So I'm just going to keep it and it's just going to be French. I am working up in here. So I got this potted plant is now done. When you look at it up close, it looks just like a mess. It almost looks like I forgot to do some back stitching. I didn't. There's no back stitching in this plant. And then I'm starting over, but I think I'm going to tackle this potted plant. It says thyme in it. Thyme on here is spelled Thym. In English, there's an E on the end, so I'm going to shift it to spell it how I would spell it. But it's such a pretty, like it doesn't look like much, but it is such a pretty one. So this is where I'm at. So this is all done. I did work on this and then I got this line. And then what I'm going to go back is start that thyme pot right in here. There's a lot of colors in here, right? I did work on it 25 minutes and there were 2 days where I didn't stitch at all this week with my friend. There was one day where I got maybe an hour and a half at most of stitching in, and I just worked on this the whole time because I was like, I don't know when my friend is coming back, and it was their last night in town, and so like I knew when they came back we were gonna, visit and that sort of thing. So I was like, I need something that I can just work on, just one project. So I actually got an extra hour and a half in on this, which felt really good. So it enabled me to finish up this potted plant here. And then I started on this border, which I'll show you. That's the top of this border here. And then there's like a lace effect. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to work on that right now. And I'm just going to work on that thyme. But that's my plan. This is fun to work on. It is, this section anyway was a lot of counting. It's a lot of counting to make sure I did it right. I think I did it right, but at this point you won't be able to tell, right? Oh, and I'm stitching this one is on a 32 count vintage blue whisper. My montages are just on a 32 count antique white, just because they're full coverage. Okay, and then so I did not get to Purple Rain. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure what happened. I must have accidentally hit stop recording because I was on to giveaways and I realized that I'm not recording anymore. So we're backing up. I had said I did not get to Purple Rain this week. It was just a busy week. So I am sad about that. I do really want to stitch on it. So we'll see when he is able to come out again. The next piece I worked on was Trust the Universe by the Snowflower Diaries. This I started last year in May for May Mental Health Matters May. Candy the 614 Stitcher, I'll link her channel down below. She does a great job of talking about Mental Health May. Her latest video, she talks a little bit about her plans and what she's going to do in May. I started this last year for it because I just thought it was really nice. My plan is to put it in my office because I work with a lot of 20-year-olds who are very, very driven and very scared of next steps after college. So anyway, so I worked on this. This is on my year of whips as well. So I want to finish it this year. I have 16 projects on my year of whips, and I finished one of them so far. So we need to get going. So this is where I got to. I moved this border over that way. I moved this border down. You can barely see it, but I did do an outline here. I'm kind of trying to set this up for like retreat stitching because this is all white fill-in down here. Now that I got that border. And you could see I started on the outline. And if you look closely, you can see I had to do a bunch of frogging. I had this outline all the way down here and starting back up, the outline of the woman. And then I realized I had messed up way back up here somewhere. And so it wasn't lining up. And I thought I could fudge it. And then I just found myself frogging. So I do think it's correct now, knock on wood. And I'll be working on this tonight, so it'll get one more day. The T's are actually a different color than the rest of the word. I don't know if you can see that really up close. And if you look on here, like in her hair, there are the two different colors. So I'm hoping it shows up better. Like you can see it clearly on here. I'm hoping it will show up better once they're like right next to each other because again, it's a lot of counting for something if it's not going to show up. So I've debated, like, should I just use the one color? I'll probably just do it as called for, but that is, and this is the bird. It's kind of hard to see. This is the bird's head. He's kind of wrapped around her. So this white fill-in is like part of the body of the bird. It's not that big of a piece, honestly. What is it? 140 wide by 78 high. I just have a lot more to do. I do love the flower there, though. So I'm kind of, like I said, trying to set this up for retreat stitching, get some outlining done so I can take on retreats. And this will also, I decided last night, this will also be my 25/7 piece in May because I did start it last year for Mental Health May. And I want to get it done. This is the needle minder. It says Mental Health Matters. My friend Devi sent that to me last year, so it stays on this project. So it'd be good to get another finish, you know what I mean? So that is everything that I worked on this week. So let's do some giveaways. So for the giveaway winners, if you can email me at czookstitch@gmail.com. It's always also listed in the description box below if you forget what my email address is. Okay, so first up we had the Sweetheart Tree. This is called Country Flowers Sampler. The winner of this is Kim Smith, 3045. So Kim, I need your address. Next up, we had Designs by Lisa, Be Your Own Kind of Fabulous. The winner of this is Susan Tolman, Tohlman. And I loved your comments on this one. This is Snort Stack by Plum Street Sampler. Okay, I have to read my own handwriting. Oh, the winner of this is Mandy Pat. Mandy Pat. So congratulations to the winners. I'll get those mailed out. Hopefully, I can get them prepared tomorrow if you email me with your information. I can get that all mailed out to you by Monday. Okay, for next week, I have some like Christmas, winter, which I know it's not the right season, but maybe you can get it done in time. Maybe you want to work on it and you can get it done in time. for this coming winter. So first up, we have 1831 Christmas by Plum Street Samplers. This is what it looks like. And if you want to be entered to win, so don't say win or giveaway or anything like that in your comment. I'll ship internationally, so you can be anywhere. And the keyword for this one is Christmas. Spell it out, Christmas. So that's a cute one. This one is 81 wide by 67 high. So it's a nice small pillow. Next up is Jardin Privé Patchwork a la Neige. This one is 117 wide by 117 high. But I think it's cute because you could just pull out, like, if you just want this, like, bottom scene, you could just pull out little scenes. You could make them into tags or gift cards or cards or whatever. So it's kind of fun. If you would like to be entered to win this one, say snow. Snow. And then this next one is not a Christmas one. This one is sent to me from Sandy to give away with a big batch. I had held this out thinking I would stitch it. I just don't think but it's gorgeous. I just don't think I'll have time to get to it. It's by Chessie and me. It is called Quaker Housewife. And you get, I think that's like a needle roll and a fob, scissor fob. It's gorgeous. I don't know the size or anything like that, but it's beautiful. So if you would like to win this, say Quaker. Quaker. And we'll do those drawings next week. So that is the giveaways. Then I have just the tiniest bit of haul. So, you know, when I am working on those bitty bowls, I've been struggling to find a frame that works well for me. And Becca from Sambry Stitches, I know, uses these. I ordered these off of Etsy. Here's the insignia. They are wood frames. They're very heavy. So you put they're meant for perforated paper for like Milho kits and stuff, but I think I'm going to see if it works with fabric. They're very heavy. They're tiny magnets, but they're very heavy. So I don't even know what size I got. This one, I'll link it down below. I bought it off of, it's called Wonderland Crafts. I think they're Ukrainian. I'll link the Etsy page down below. And then, so I got this one, which is beautiful, and I got a smaller one because I just wasn't sure what size would work for the bitty bowls. And it's the same thing where they come apart and magnet together, and they're beautifully made. I mean, they're hand carved. This one is 10 by 10 centimeters. This smaller one is the one that came in this package. This one did not come in any packaging, but you can see the size difference there. So I'm excited to try this. I have not tried them. They just came this week. It did take a little while for them to come. You know, they're handcrafted. They're Etsy. I'm not sure. I believe they were shipped from Ukraine. So it did take a little bit, but they're gorgeous, and I'm excited to try them out and see if these will work for my, like, the smaller pieces of fabric that I've been struggling with. And you probably won't get wrinkles, right? Because it's just a frame. This is such a genius idea. Sometimes the most brilliant ideas are the simplest. And then I got my summer issue of Just Cross Stitch. This is what the cover looks like. You can see, I have not even taken it out of the packaging. So we will do a flip through of that. Hopefully I'll get to that this weekend as well. I forgot to pull my plans, so give me a moment and I will be back. Let me just pull my plans. Okay, I'm back with plans. So my plans going into this week, there may be one day where I don't get as much stitching in because we have a big like board of directors type meeting one evening this week for work. But I'm going to continue working on Garden Sweetness as my 25/7 piece. I'm going to pull out Spring Montage tomorrow for my seasonal Sunday. Tonight we will be pulling out Trust the Universe one more time. That one counts for T in the Magazine Monthly Challenge acrostic, which is rowboat. And so it counts for the T if I get 9 hours done, which I should tonight. So that's T for trust. Then I am going to work on this week. Another piece that is on my Year of Whips is Beautiful Things by Lindy Stitches. I started this a while ago and just haven't worked on it. It says, "Oh, my darling, it's true. Beautiful things have dents and scratches too." I also like this. This would also be a good May mental health May piece. I'm stitching this on a piece of 32 count Outback Jack by Be Stitch Me, and this is all I have done. And this is on my Year of Whips to finish for this year. So we got a lot to do on this. So we'll give it a try, see how far we get. So just again, as a reminder, so like I'm like right here and I have all of that to do. So we're going to give it 2 days this week. It'll get 3 days this month. And those 2 days, or the 3 days, I guess, will count for the B in rowboat, B for beautiful. Then we have a stitch along starting on April 15th, which is Monday. If you live in the U.S., don't forget to pay your taxes. They are due on Monday. We are going to do the Herschel and Lucy. This is by Stitching Mommy. She has 2 charts right now. Sarah, I haven't watched your latest video yet to see if the 3rd chart has been uploaded. But you can get this as a PDF. Everyone is welcome to join us. PDF, instant gratification, perfect for those who are overseas to join us. So she has a couple, 2, if not 3 of these Herschel and Lucy designs on Stitching Mommy. I'll also link her Etsy shop down below. This is the one I chose, which is called Introductions. So we'll be starting this on April 15th. So that will be super fun. You can post in the Seasook Stitch group. You can post in the Stitching Mommy has a Facebook group as well. So that will be fun. And I wanted to show you the colors because they're gorgeous. Look at these colors. Aren't they pretty? They're just perfect for spring. Like not super bright, but really fun. And I'm just stitching this on a piece of antique white cashel linen, 28 count, because I heard that the ladybug is stitched over 1. You know, Sarah and her over 1. So that will be fun. So please join us. It is open to everyone. Like I said, you can post in the Seasook Stitch group. You can post in the Magazine Monthly Challenge group if you want. You should post in the Stitching Mommy Facebook group. So that will be really fun. So I'm going to give that 3 days, and I'm going to work on it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, see how far we can get. I'm going to add that to my countdown to 50. My countdown to 50 list is kind of all over the place, so I really do need to sit down and give it some solid work. But which means it's the brainchild of Melanie Watkins, who is turning 50 in 3 years in 2027, January of 2027. I turn 50 in March of 2027. So it's Melanie's idea. She allowed me to jump on. I know there's a couple others of you who are doing it. So the goal is to get 50 finishes between our 47th birthday and our 50th birthday. So I had my 47th birthday a few weeks ago. So the countdown begins. And I'm very nervous. 50 finishes is a lot for somebody who likes to start stuff. Anyway, I hope you all have a great week. Hang in there. I am going to go to lunch with a friend and mow the lawn and do some grading and some other work I have to do this weekend to set me up for success for the week ahead. But I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.